welcome to week 4 of our golf program. We're going to go ahead and start today with our hip exercises. So that first exercise, you're going to be pulling your knee up towards your chest, keeping pressure under your big toe knuckle. Feel free to raise up into a calf raise. We can either do these just in place, alternating from one side to another, or you can work down a set distance where you're standing up, taking a step, and going. Following that, we're going to be doing kind of a high lunge. With this exercise, you don't have to worry about how low you go. Taking a step forward, squeezing the cheek of your trail leg, tilting that pelvis up, and then pressing forward. You're going to feel a stretch on the front side of that hip. From there, you're driving into the ground with your opposite leg, and then pulling this leg through. Again, you can kind of just do this in place, or you can go down a set distance. From there, we're going to do our hip openers and our hip closers. So you're going to raise one knee up, bringing that knee from your midline, bringing it out, and then rotating so foot is forward again, shifting your weight, coming up and down. Again, you can do that in place, or you can go down a set distance. Following our hip warm-ups, we're going to get into our spine warm-ups. So that first one, take a step forward, shift your weight into your forward leg. Go ahead and bring that same side leg's arm up. You need to think of pulling your armpit down. So if we're thinking, if you had some airplane wings, you're raising up the wing that's on the trail leg and dropping the wing on your forward leg. So we're here, then you step, punch overhead. And again, if we're thinking of that airplane, you're still coming down towards that forward leg. We can do this just in place, where we're coiling and pressing or punching, or you can walk down a specified length. Following that, we're going to do our high lunge rotations. So first one, weights in your forward leg, squealing that trail cheek, hands in front. You're going to reach with the arm opposite your forward leg, and then open up that chest. Biggest thing, don't push your belly button forward and just compensate. Also, maintain the weight under your big toe knuckle, so you're not just gaining your rotation by dropping your knee out. So here, open up, and then we can do that in standing on one side, or you can sequence it for both sides, or you can also do a walking version of that. From there, we're gonna go ahead and bring those hands up, opening up towards that forward leg. Again, belly button does not come out, stays pulled in. And then you can go opposite side. And then our last one, hinging over that belly button slightly, stepping forward, hands down, reaching forward with that opposite arm as forward leg, opening up, and then switching. Following that, we're going to get back into our swings. So with the swings, try to maintain a relaxed upper extremity and a relatively relaxed spine as well. So as you swing, you're slouching slightly over your belly button, thumb points back, and then you let your shoulders rotate towards that forward leg. And we can do this in place or walking. Following that activity, we're going to get into our cleans. So with the cleans, take a step forward, pull your armpit down towards your forward hip on that same side, and then as you come up overhead, again, you are punching, not pressing. So if you feel like you really have to work and press that up, you're not generating sufficient force from your lower extremities, and that's really the goal of this activity. So you're here slouching or crunching down to your side, and really letting this opposite side rise up. From there, you're driving into the ground, punching up overhead. Then again, we can do this just back and forth. Or walking down a set distance. Next, we're going to bring in the activities that we initiated last week. However, today we're going to be doing them with resistance. So the first one, we're coming up back into that front rack, shifting your weight forward. And with this, you're going to squeeze the cheek of that trail leg. So you'll feel that stretch on the front side like we did previously in our warm-up. And now you're going to rotate over that forward leg, pulling that shoulder blade down and back. From there, you're going to step forward with the opposite leg, let that weight come down and swing, palms facing towards you, and then we're back up. A big key with this one is not to just push your belly button forward, keep that belly button tucked, ribs and pelvis relatively close together, and you're thinking of pulling this shoulder blade down and back. Here, stepping and back. Next, we're going to progress the windmills. So for here, go ahead and put your weight up overhead, feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to slide your hand down the inside of your thigh with palm facing your opposite leg. You don't have to go super low, but just low enough kind of get your lower extremities not to be involved with the motion. And then when you come up, we're going to swing, allow this to come down, go cross body, and then up, refinding that windmill. As you swing the bell through, try not to just hit the brakes, so don't stop it and then try to lift it. You really want momentum moving the weight and assisting you to get into your positions. So we're here, you're up, let it go through its full arc, and then you're back up.